Hello everyone, this is Sztygrys again, and this is the game from the G group of IGLO. The black player is Valence 11 and the white is ZyBeX86. Let's see what happened. The beginning is the Hoshi, there is a lot of Hoshis, some standard Kakaris, another Hoshi. I can see that both players like to play the Hoshi points. Nothing really strange here. Like, this shape is not that often played, but it is alright. It is a standard shape. It is more common on the side where we want to create for ourselves. So for white it makes sense because it creates a nice flexible shape. When we want to just enter the influence of the opponent or the side of the opponent, it is usually better to play more safely, like this, or even more common like this or like this, to create the base faster. This way we got a nice shape to go to the center and to create, but it can be attacked sometimes, like with the move here. We will see some of the moves in the game. For now, white plays d2. It is a very big move, but maybe it is not the biggest one, because the whole right side is empty, and it seems the most important. Maybe we could have played also the pincer to the stone, or maybe kick it and then play a pincer. Those would be more common moves. Of course, black can just ignore and play elsewhere, but then we secure the corner. It is still a big move, and we have a big continuation here or here, depending on the situation. For now it's a bit slow, and black played L16. In this shape it is a common move to play, but again maybe a bit too fast, because the whole right side is empty and we want to play there. This would be a very normal and good move. Maybe black played this because there are some sequences where, let's say here, maybe like this, some sequences where black will take the outside, and maybe black wanted to create something bigger on the right side, but probably it would be better to just play on the right side. Anyway, in the game it went differently. White captured the stone, and this move is not very good when the black player has the ladder. This ladder is good for black. Capturing the stone is very big, and usually it is considered better for black locally. In the game, black did not capture but played the Atari here. And this is a very hard question if you want to decide if we want to play this Atari or not. If white will connect, then this is for sure a good exchange and we can come back. And if white would start the ko, we start the ko this way, not this way, because this way the k18 is more useless when we lose the ko. For example, if we lose the ko, then key 18 is very useless. And after this one and connection, the J17 is not that useless, so we can use it later. This is the reason why we started ko like this. In this situation, there is no big coverage for white. Yes. Like, even if we play something like this or like this, we will happy ignore it and connect, because the ko is so big, and we threaten to kill all the stones on the upper side. So I was talking about those. So this is not this is also not an option for white, but there is one more option for white that maybe is playable, and the option is to play the tenuki, to not play the ko at all, just leave it for later. And it is very annoying because later maybe we will get some threats and we will be able to start. The move that I would suggest would be this one or this one to make our group stronger. So the ko is not so heavy for us, because if we just play elsewhere, black can play this ko, and the ko is very big because the opponent is threatening to kill our stones, to attack them severely. So this is very hard ko for us. But if we play here, then the ko does not matter that much. Like, even if black play here and connect, we are still more or less alive, and we don't care that we lost some strength to black. Anyway, I think the tenuki and playing elsewhere might be possible. Like, it is very annoying for black to decide when to start the ko, because if we don't start the ko, if we just play, then someday on some move white will play here, and it will be very hard to fight the ko, because this is a very big ko. Anyway, white connected, which was a bit lucky. Maybe it is even a correct move, I don't know. But the tenuki was also a possibility. And black took the stone. Then white played ladder breaker. And I am not really happy with this move, because this ladder breaker is not that powerful. It is not like tsuke, it's not starting a fight or something like that. And after the connection, the group here is in a hard position. Like, it will not die, but there are so many center moves to play. I will just show. Like, I think the something like this could be possible, maybe. Something like this. So black will connect at k18 and take the corner, and white will leave very small life, and it is all in center, so black can come back to the fight on the left. So this would be some good sequence, and it is very big to play as white there. Like, if we imagine white here and maybe some exchanges like this, we can compare it to the sequence that I showed, and we can see that not only white has more points, but black has much less points here. Like, earlier those were black points. This all those were points, like at least 7 points that there were. And also there is a possibility to capture this stone, so there are some additional points and some points that white gains. So it is more than 10 points in center. It is very big. Anyway, the game continues. Black went to the corner, very smart. We don't want to. We could have played also like this. This is also good way of play. For now, we don't care about the stones. A stone here. We go to the corner. We make a life in the corner, and it is good because black did not have that high expectation. Like, black just wanted to leave, and it was a correct judgment to not try too much. Anyway, black even got center because white had to come back, so it's alright for black. We can just come back to the group here. This is the biggest place. Some center points. Anyway, black plays here, also big, but not as big as p18. Okay. And in this sequence, white hoped for black to answer, then we had some perfect base shape. It did not happen, for sure. Black should immediately cut somehow, and black did it. So this move was too optimistic, and it was better to start with it. Like, if we started here, then black has to decide if he plays here or if he plays something like this. If something like this, then we can leave similarly like in the game, for example like this. Let's say maybe like this, and let's assume it's alive. It is alive, so it is a good assumption. And then black needs to add a move, and a similar sequence happened in the game, we will see, but there was some exchange. I am talking about this exchange, and this exchange is really bad for white now, because white just added a move that can be attacked, and black got the extension to make the place more crowded. Like if we imagine there is no moves, then there is a lot of place for white to come in, and it is hard to play one move to make this black territory. Like black probably will come back, and for sure white will not come in like this. White will reduce, maybe like this, maybe from the other side somehow, but for sure we will not just go in. In the game, white was already there, and black started attacking. He even did not bother about the cut. Probably it was a good judgment also. So there is a fight, and white managed to go out, but the group is still weak, and already black got some strength to the group that is not really alive yet. Anyway, now black played the p18, very big move. White tried to cut, and I think the extension was too much, because we created a lot of cuts, and it is very hard to answer this move. Like if we play like this, then there is always Atari, and we lose a stone, so it is bad. And after this, there is still this move that is hard to answer. Is it? Or maybe it is not. Oh no, it is not a good move. This move. And after this we just leave. In the game white just captured, and black had the possibility to take the eyes on the side. Maybe it is a good move, because it also prevents white from using the agi, the cutting agi. But black played here, and white lived. And the only problem for black is that white can just go here anytime, and it looks like we can cut off white, but there is the very nice sequence, and the sequence looks like this, and white will capture, so white will lose something. And it happened in the game. We will see that. For now we play elsewhere. Now white play here, black tries to cut, and suddenly we lose a lot in the corner. And the lost stones in the corner and the lost points are much bigger than anything that black could have gained on the side. Let's say here. Like some would say, can say that it's like 12 points. It's so much, but in the corner, white already got like 10 points, and black had the points there, so it was much more than 12 points. So the exchange was very bad for black. Anyway, we continue. Now white got back into the game. I think up until now black had a bit of an advantage, but he does not have it anymore. Now we can play. There is the black group on the left that needs to run out. Now black cut. It was a very bold move, I would say. I would probably not play here, because this is a response that I would be afraid. After this, there was probably possibility to play something like this, and after the cut we can play Atari and go down. It seems working, but white did not play like this. We took some stones and territory on the side, which was not very bad, but I think the other sequence was better. And there was a fight in the center. And why I decided to go to the center? It was very risky because there is not a live group here, and soon we should be separated. Like for now, black can just play between them, like this, and white needs to decide which group he will just rescue. Let's say we will manage to leave somehow. I don't even really know how to leave, but let's assume it is alive. Then we just capture the other group on the big scale. So in the end, black maybe waited too long to disconnect. Yeah, now. And in the end, white managed to somehow manage two groups with some nice plays. Nice place. The white even managed to cut off some black stones, so it was a big success. So first you will leave with one group and adding some points to the group, like this is already dead, and then black did not manage to kill the other group. I think it could be possible. For example, we don't need the we need this move, but after this I think it was possible to capture. Maybe how to do it? Something like this. Oh no, this is also alive. Hard to capture. Hard to kill. Hard to kill. In the end, black tried, but it was not successful. White found a good move, and it is more or less alive. Yeah. So now white just have the advantage, and there is not many places to get back into the game. The game continued, but white have just more points, and white won. Let's do a quick recap. It was an interesting game. Here, after Atari, and generally when black plays Atari and there is a ko, you should always think about playing the tenuki. If the ko is not really heavy for you, you don't lose that much with this ko, then you can play tenuki, or you can play the move that will make the ko not heavy for you. And then maybe someday you will be able to just start the ko in a big way and get a lot of points. This is the first advice. Second is that the wishing move like this will not work. We should start with the move in the corner. Like this would work only if our opponent would work with us and just come back in the corner. But if he is not very submissive, he will not, and it will be bad for us. So start with the corner, like this or like this. What else do we have here? Here, this move was bigger than expected. Like, if we can get in center more than 10 points, usually we do it immediately. It is very big. If we can get in center 10 moves. Even if it is a beginning of the game, if we can get 10 points in center, it is very big. So we just do it. And we don't need to we don't need moves like this. We could have played here. After here we can even connect, or we can play tenuki, whatever. Like, yeah, we could have played this sequence, but we don't have to do it immediately, so there is no rush. Only these exchanges, it's already a big gain for black. Anyway, and the last idea was here. When there is a fight and the opponent has two groups, the most important thing is to disconnect them and we could have done it immediately like this, and it would be very hard to manage two groups. Like black has a lot of stones everywhere. In this moment I think black was ahead. If only we can get something from this fight, then black is alright for sure. Okay, this is all from me. I hope you have a good day, and that you will enjoy the review, the next review soon. See you.